Oh, here we go again. Playing a game, showing moving pictures, playing a level by Darkmat. I'm sorry, but the last time I played a level by Darkmat, things didn't quite go all that well. Oh, God, it sounds sexually lovely, mate. But, like I said in the last part, if you give me a red or blue sneaker, as apparently I called it, and you don't take it away from me, I'm going to use the shit out of it. Though I do have to say, this level was pretty nice. It was definitely different from what the rest of Tier 2 has to offer after this level, which I find horribly unfair because while I don't like Darkmat, like, at all, I actually love this level, and I don't understand how it got underneath some of the later levels in this tier. You'll see in Part 6 and 7 what I'm talking about. Part 7, mostly. I actually gave up recording that part. 15 minutes or so. Gave up. Just couldn't take it anymore. But yeah, I realized I have a blue sneaker. I can fly as much as I want and never have to touch the ground. I'm gonna farm the shit out of this place for lives. Which actually became a necessary thing later on. I dropped down to like 81 later on. Plus, it's really freaking good lives. But yes, the level. Technically, I'm not even sure if this could even be considered playing the level because I never really touched the ground. But it's pretty fun, just a casual little Super Mario Bros. 3 level with a little bit of a vegetation infestation. Go ahead and use that for a level, some level name, some person by all means. I'm not going to copyright it, but I might. Just to let you know I might. I'm going to require a little bit of money to take it. But feel free to use it for now. But yeah, this level wasn't too bad. It's just kind of there. Good use of scenery, block placement. Good use of these Super Mario World little floater guys. You don't see them used that often. Same thing with the moving munchers. I haven't seen many people actually use just default moving munchers. I mean, honestly, if I use them, I change the graphics to something else to make them fit a little bit better, just because using them by themselves is kind of difficult. God. I just came out of walking out of like negative 15-degree weather, so I already have little control over my body because it's still fucking frozen. And I have to talk to myself for 21 minutes. 21! And apparently Darkmat didn't read the rules because you never were supposed to put in a level without a star. That's like, for a guy that really wants to uphold rules, he broke like one of the biggest ones right there. I found that very ironic. If I'm right... Oh, Volcanic madness. I actually ditched my shoe because holy yeah, that was getting a little overpowered. But I love this level. I was a little disappointed by the boss a little bit, just because of how easy and broken it was. Broken like those guys' death effects. But I really like this music. Well, I like the level, the music really set the atmosphere. Everything was just charred red. Not sure why, I mean, if you lived in this area and you were able to survive in it, why would you be charred red? I mean, do you see a penguin be fucking white all over because it lives in the ice, tundra, Arctic, whatever the fuck? No! Got a little bit of black. I don't know where I was going with that, but this level, yes. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I don't see many people really just make default lava levels all that often. Which I find horribly ironic because a lot of them this time. You never see people use them that often though. Especially skull rafts that aren't, like, incredibly annoying as hell to play with. I mean, a lot of people put, like, a lot of block blocks all over the place. And make a bunch of annoying-ass jumps. It can get really annoying sometimes. And then this area, I don't understand this. It's like, why? Are you supposed to get hit? Like, I don't get it. And then I can't go back because I'm too fat, too tall. I mean, you can see me desperately trying to get back. And then we fight a sudden boss with, what was it? Dodogon or Dodongo? No, Dodogon from, Donkey Kong 64, Battle 2. I really wish they'd used the first one, though. The first battle music is just so much better. I always hated Fungi Force. I even hated its boss. Well, I can't say I hated Fungi Force. It was just really, really confusing. It had a really good gimmick. It was just really confusing. Like, why the fuck do people care where I go, whether it's day or night? It's just, let me go somewhere. Stop putting barbed fence in front of me. I just want to go forward. But, Sands of Time. I got a couple rumors saying that I was going to hate this level. And, spoiler alerts, you were wrong. I actually really like this level. Granted, any level that puts in Gerudo Desert and Spirit Temple music, I will almost instantaneously love, because that music is like the best music ever. I mean, sure, Bolero of Fire, Death Mountain, sure, they're all good, but it's like, Gerudo Desert was just like, the place where it's like, oh shit, they really do not want me to be here. It's the first time where the adventurer was not the hero, where he was always the villain until you beat the shit out of a couple women. I mean, seriously, like, you backhand the shit out of those Gerudos. And I'm like, okay, you can stay. Just stop killing my women. Even though I went through a lot of effort to get the Ice Arrow just to freeze those fuckers. Whew. You should be really careful with hiding their own weapons. Sorry. But, Sands of Time. I really feel that if this level had fixed its really big fatal flaws, this level would have been fantastic. I mean, this level forces you to play Link, which, one, kind of irritated me a little bit, but two, it was designed for Link. It's not just some bullshit level where it's like, hey, you're gonna be Link. Sorry. But this level was actually pretty fun. But the problem is, you have to go through sand a lot. Like that big sand pit with the yellow blocks. Yeah, you're going through all of that. All of it. Sorry. Yeah, plus these thwomps have player blocks 1 enabled, so it's not just a matter of getting, hit by them, it's you get insta-killed by them. Because they're nothing but a giant falling block. It will crush your skull instantly. Like, there's no contest about it. If you fall underneath it, you're dead. You might as well be crushed by bugs. But yeah, really like this level. It's just really flawed. Like, you can break its puzzle super easily, which I think I'm gonna do on the next live. You'll see me break this puzzle horribly. Honestly, I still don't know how you're supposed to go through this level legitimately. Especially since at the very end, it looks like I'm thoroughly convinced this level was not fully tested, because there are some things about this that are just kind of like, what? Like at the very end, like once you get through the whole puzzle, you just kind of screwed a little bit. And there were so many fireballs, I didn't even see the last one hit me. But yeah, I really liked this level. It had good atmosphere. It was overall really good. Though I really wish these thwomps weren't in such a weird placement. I don't know how I didn't die there. There's a little torch there. Kind of broken. I want to fix that. I mean, by all means, you can have anti-gravity torches all you want, but if the insurance company sees it, and they see floating torches, one, they're gonna call Ghostbusters to exercise that shit. Two, they're probably gonna revoke your insurance because it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, I kind of realize here that this level is kind of broken. Just a wee bit. Because you could go in here, take the P-switch, and come back. Like what? Like you just come back here and just use the P-switch and just skip all of this puzzle. I'm not sure if that was intended or what, because it's like, what? Not sure what this level was supposed to make me do, but you best believe I did something. Is this like you're supposed to exit that door, but Honestly, throughout my entire playthrough, I never once entered a door and came out that one. It was weird. Then, fuck, I don't know what I'm supposed to say for the next 11 minutes. Why did I make this level video so goddamn long? But yeah, if you use the key when you're not supposed to use it, get crushed to death, because I didn't expect it to insta-kill me. But if you use the key on that upper leftmost door, you get greeted by another door. So, why? If the whole purpose of the level is to make it so you have to hit the yellow switch before you do anything, you could just put the yellow switch blocks before that door. That way there wouldn't be any problems and you wouldn't have to have a random fourth wall breaking sign that tells you not to do that. Kinda weird. Those guys have a broken mask and a broken effect, by the way. They have the right mask when they're walking, but if you hit them and make them collapse on themselves, those dry bones actually have the old mask, which I kind of find that kind of weird. Oh god, what the fuck am I gonna talk for? I might really just do a freaking raw Mithra style and just talk when I see something interesting. To edit this back in. On the bright side, the music should overwhelm any background music or any background noise. Oh, and sorry if the commentary itself is kind of low. I realized in part 4 that it was a little too loud, like I was peaking it way too much. So, trying to lower things for now. I have to see after production if it's good. I lowered it like 30% input volume, whereas before it was 100%. I didn't think that'd be a problem. I'm constantly switching between sword and player. Still, I find it weird that you can go through those blocks, but all the other NPCs can't. Why hasn't anyone actually created a puzzle around that? Sort of like what Kaizo and the Vanilla Contest 2014 did for Super Mario World. I mean, you could probably do a lot of things with those invisible bricks. Or invulnerable bricks, I guess? I'm not sure what to really classify it because I don't know. But that door down there, I legitimately have no idea how the fuck to get to that door normally. I died, I think, 6 times. 6 separate times trying to jump into that door. Still have no fucking clue how. God, there's a locked door there? How do I get in there? Oh wait, no, I got in there. So yeah. I went down there so many times, trying to just jump in this hole. And I still have no idea how the fuck you're supposed to get down there, because it's a one-way door. The only way to get down there is to jump down there. Which is why I am thoroughly convinced that this wasn't tested, because it's like, who the fuck can get down there reliably every single time? Who? I mean, I came close, but it's like, what? Now look at my counter. 92 lives here. Oh. How many times did I jump down there on camera? Like, how many fucking times did I do this? I could have sworn I'd edited this out. Oh, I'm gonna be pretty pissed if I didn't. I came close again, but not quite. Ah, that's right, I died 3 times off camera. Because that went from 92 to 89. But I gave up. I legitimately gave up, so I backtracked, tried to see if I could find something that let me in there a little bit easier, and sure enough I did. I found a leaf, which makes this so much easier. Which makes me think, like, if I didn't have this leaf, how the fuck would I get in there? I mean, honestly, I just found this leaf by accident. I still have no idea what compelled me to either go backwards and hit every brick. But yeah, it's like, why is this here? I mean, I kind of find this spot interesting, but if you hit the P switch while time is stopped, it doesn't work. So if you get to this spot and the P-switch is already hit, it doesn't work. Which I kind of find that to be a neat glitch, but it's like, that is a game-breaking bug. I'm pretty sure this level was not tested. But I really like this level, and it has so many fatal flaws, but I really liked it. I tried really hard to like it. I really did. But just too many fatal flaws. And then we gotta deal with this area where it's like, sweet, blocks that are in front of foreground blocks while I'm behind the foreground blocks, so I have no idea where the fuck I am. Again, pretty sure this wasn't tested. And then you get to this area where it's like, okay. I mean, I didn't understand this area either, because this is the same exact area I was before, which leads me to think, like, how was I supposed to take care of this puzzle normally? Like, was I not supposed to be here before? Or what? Oh, so you are supposed to get up that door. I'll be damned. I forgot. I'll be honest, I forgot. But then you have to play through the first section of this again. This whole level was just really confusing. Because you backtrack, and if you die after the halfway point, you come back here and it's just like, what? But soon enough, you'll actually see the most bullshit death I've ever had since Luigi's fight for the Mushroom Kingdom. I think is the only other time it happened. But oh man, you get to go down this giant pit of sand with no actual way of getting up other than by mashing the buttons. Isn't that fun? But avoid the thwomp. And dead. I turned into a magical fairy and went to fucking fairy dimension. I was just dumbstruck. I was like, the fuck just happened? But I think I turned into a fairy and, you know, teleported back into... what was that? Cerulean or... wow. That hurt me. Did no sound effect. Wow, I didn't even notice that. I thought I just avoided it. But I came all this way just to learn you can't carry two keys at once, so I had to jump my ass all the way back up here. Which, look at this. This isn't fun. I actually opened up the start menu by accident because I was mashing Z. I was legit mashing Z because I had to jump all the way back up here. Why? This level was not tested. Something like this is... no. It's just no. Like I said, I really tried my hardest to like this level. It's like... no. Oh shit, am I almost done with this? Oh, I am. Close. 18 minutes. Holy crap. I can't believe I talked to myself for this long. But yeah, you don't want to know what was going through my head while I was playing this. You don't want to know. I was not happy. And then I get to do this again! Isn't that amazing? I didn't edit it out just so that everyone else can feel the pain. Do you have any idea how bad my Z button hurts right now? Every one of those little jump noises you hear is every single time that I mash that button. And then we have to deal with thwomps that can instantly kill me at any given noise. And here's where I'm convinced, like beyond convinced, that this level was not tested. Because there are no other doors for me to enter. There's nothing for me to enter. But you can see down there that there are blocks that Link can't pass through. So I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna go down the sand. I already know that it's gonna kick me out. So I come all the way back down here, take the slowest route possible to turn back into Mario. I was actually confused because I wasn't sure if I could get back up here as Mario. Come on, past self. Figure this out. It's not hard. Just jump on the pit. There you go. There you go. So yeah, I actually edited it out that time. So came all the way down here. Those things still have a broken mast.
And I go down the pit, and it's the character block. I don't understand that because that barrier goes all the way down. I'm pretty sure it goes all the way down. And you're covered in foreground, so it's like, what the fuck? Where am I? What am I supposed to do? This is the only spot you can go in. So I'm convinced that this level wasn't tested. Eventually I gave up. Because it's like, what the fuck is going on? So I just shadow start through it. Come on. Just shadow star. Oh, that's right. I tried to treat this like water and try to get underneath the barrier only to learn that shit's down there. It is down there. Look at my desperate attempts to play this legitimately. Yeah, I gave up. I wasn't dealing with that shit. Especially with the fact that your foot. Wow, I didn't even notice that was a broken wall. See? Not tested. Not tested. And then you could get down here as Link, which I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to do. And then break this whole, like, little... whatever the fuck this is. Even though if you fail once, you're kind of screwed anyway. Which I kind of find weird because it just turns to coins and then... you can just jump across, so it's not even much of a puzzle. So with that, I bid you all adieu because I'm done talking to myself and I have shit to do. So, peace!